Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we did the last couple of planets and the asteroid belt to complete the Delta survey mission, and we ended up on this dead planet looking at the unfinished escape rocket. And in this part, what I want to do is complete that mission out, go to the Epsilon system, and then we're going to start surveying the Epsilon system. Now, I'm aware that I really do need to move on and try and do some other things. So the survey of the Epsilon system is going to be pretty cursory. We're not going to go into great depth unless, of course, we find something of interest. So that's the short-term perspective. In the long term, I haven't got a clue what I want to do. So I'm open to suggestions what we can do. I mean, there is the mission which I was looking at, which is survey habitable systems. That might give us a direction to go in. The other thing I've also noticed when I was going through it, I don't know if any of you guys can answer this, is there used to be a mission where you leveled up and selected a skill. But that, I can't seem to find that now. Now, has that actually been removed from Reforged Eden 2? Because I can't seem to find it. Either that or I haven't unlocked it yet, because it doesn't seem to be in this list of options now. And another reason for completing the Epsilon survey mission is that I saw in the patch notes that the commanders of the UCH research ships will give random missions. So I'm going to be quite interested to see what they are. Now, before we do all that, I just want to talk, as usual, a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. Now, I did get a comment about trading and how important it is. Also, they mentioned as part of the comment the fact that finding superconductors and various other fairly rare items. Now, I want to give you a bit of a tip, because if you're familiar with the unfinished escape rocket, you'll be aware that there's two big columns in the back full of consoles, things where you normally get fuel. But what I've noticed from the last two, and especially in this one, that there seems to be a kind of a higher chance of getting superconductors and advanced capacitors from these columns as well. And just to go back to where I was showing you, I've got 30 superconductors. I've got no idea what I'm going to do with them, but I've got 30 of them. I'm not actually sure what spare parts is. I don't think this actually are mechanical parts in some kind of device. That's certainly worth considering, that even if you're not particularly interested in looting down dead planets, doing these columns in the unfinished escape rocket is probably a good option. Now, I'm going to be completely upfront. I'm a bit pressed for time at the moment, so I haven't really looted down everything in the unfinished escape rocket. All I've done is taken the kind of premier loot. If I show you the deconstructor, I managed to get 6 more large optronics bridges, which we can put in here now. We've got some aluminium foil and aluminium powder. So we've now got 12 large optronics bridges and 10 small ones, and 15 matrices, but what we don't have is large matrices. I've also got 11 plasma converters as well, which is going to be quite useful. So what we're going to do is go down, get off the planet and head up into space. Now, another thing I would like to kind of move towards is going onto a slightly more offensive strategy, because so far we've been fairly defensive. We haven't really had a crack at the Xerax, mainly because I don't really have the offensive weapons on there. And what I'm thinking is trying to upgrade some of the weapons on the MX-5. So here we are, we're up in space. And of course, what we're going to need to do is go to the UC Odyssey, come in there. Well, you can never. And then we're going to head towards the sun. Press K, away we go. And here we are. Being out, we've got the research vessel just ahead of us. Turn off the inertial drive to save a bit of fuel. And we're going to head for the UCH research vessel. Now, while I'm flying here, I just want to talk about one thing, and that is the options for upgrading either the MX-5 or the Plutus, or maybe getting another ship, so that we've got the ability to deal with some of these wouldn't say the higher tier Xerax ships that kind of patrol space, but I certainly would like the ability to take down a Corvette. Now, I have done a little bit of work on the MX-5 because I've put 2 missile launchers on, and I also wanted to put on 2 medium railguns just to give a bit more punch to the offensive capability, but I don't have a large upgrade kit, so I've only got 1 medium railgun at the moment, but I have put the missile launchers on, and hopefully in the next couple of parts, when we are down on one of these planets in the Epsilon systems, we may have a chance to give that a little bit of an outing. The other option is that I put lasers on the MX-5 and use the lasers to possibly take down shields. Anyway, guys, what I'll do now is I'll see you once we arrive at the research ship. Okay, welcome back. We're just coming up here. I'm having a slight maneuvering problem based on the fact that we don't have braking thrusters, which is going to cause me a little bit of a problem. Let me just level off. Okay, I think that's going to be close enough. Let's turn the thrusters off, try and save. Look, wow. Didn't realize how much fuel I was going through. Drop some in there. Can't afford the Makara to run out of fuel. I've got the schematic. Oh, something I didn't mention. What I've done is, I was just kind of out of curiosity, is I put in a science station in here, which will, what this will do is it will actually decrypt schematics, and it's also got a thing called open reward caches. I've got no idea what that is, and mission actions, and it also says exploration. So there's galactic navigation. I think this allows you to set waymarks on inside there, but I've got no idea how it works. This is the first time I've ever deployed the science station. But what it did do was unlock the schematic. So we've now got a small Vulcan turret, which I think, if I remember correctly, that fits on an SV. And the other thing, out of curiosity, is I've built a couple of probes, mainly just to try and see if how much they're worth and whether they're an option for making money. And again, that's something that's increasingly coming up in the comments, is the need to trade for all these items. Where's the entrance into this? Oh, there it is. I've kind of missed it. Now, of course, this is our second visit to the UCH ship, so we're going to try and do it as quickly as possible. I would like to pick up the grain and the fruit. We don't have anything else down here of any use. I seem to be in a rush. Yeah, I am in a bit of a rush for 2 reasons. One, I think I've already previously mentioned, is I cut a finger on my right hand next to my index finger, and it's starting to kind of swell up a little bit, and which is making videos a little bit uncomfortable. I won't say painful, it's just a bit of a pain in the neck, or pain in the hand actually. But there's nothing I can do about it. So, do you have anything to trade? Right, what we can do is sell these standard probes. So what we're going to get from 331. I was hoping to get a bit more than that, but we'll take it. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of materials to make this, so if you've got the materials, it's probably worth making some of these if you're going to come to the UCH ship. Now, I think the other thing, I can never remember which terminal. I think it's this terminal where we've got to actually kind of make the tech available. What was it? Out again. What is this? This is the UCH technology. You got to know what the technology is. UCH technology, and you see it's going to cost us 75 unlock points. And what that means, and of course now the schematics disappeared, but when we get to the constructor, we'll be okay. I don't think, as if this guy. Do you have any questions about your mission here? Any rumors? mysterious objects on rogue planets in the rogue system. We're going to the rogue system actually, so if you go there, investigate, you may find a search in the galaxy map for object 82 or for a rogue system. Maybe we will check out there. And of course this we can't do much with because we got no data pads or navigational data or data chips or anything. We can spend research points, but I don't really like spending research points because I don't think you get that much for them. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then we're going to go up to the bridge and talk to our turn in the survey, and we've got ourselves a little bit of thing here. If we talk to them again, do we get anything? Do you have any missions? No, ask for something else. So we have to finish all the surveys before these new missions, which I can't remember which update they were in, but I picked up on the change notes. So it was said that the mission now, once you've done all the survey missions, you can get missions for other things from the captains. And I would like to give that a go just to see what those missions are. Anyway, guys, why? Oh, that's the Plutus that confused me. So what we're going to do is get down into the ship and we'll try and get to the Epsilon system ASAP. Oops. Get into here. Thrusters on. We're going to have to go down first to disengage from the research ship. Then we're just going to move away. And what we got to find now is the Epsilon system. Just do a quick Epsilon. Okay, so if we click on that, that must be the system, isn't it? Lock target. Yeah, it's 20 light years away. So we're just going to shove off in that direction. Build up some speed. Press K. Oh, it's not in this system. So, right, this is the Epsilon system. And of course, in the center here, we've got the Dread system, Purgatory, and I think it's just the Purgatory and the Dread system. Now, these are the very hard starts. I'm kind of, part of me says swing by them, but at the same time, we're going to lock to the UCHN Pathfinder, and yeah, I mean, I've got no idea whether those have actually changed. Oh, great. We've got a brown marker against a very orangey, or an orangey brown marker against a orangey brown sun, or gas giant, I think, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we're just going to go this way. Okay, welcome back. It looks like this one's going to be a little bit more complicated with the maneuvering. I'm probably going to end up crashing into these solar panels. I think the solar panels. Definitely need some braking thrusters. The ship. I think we're doing a little bit better than last time. Come in here. Go out the front of the ship. Oops. There you are. And of course, what we can do is we hook to loot junk box, because this is our first visit. We can take the supplies now. Okay. Curiosity. Well, see what this guy's got in the way. I want to trade. I mean, the schematics aren't cheap. The advantage with buying them, though, is you can actually see what you're buying. You can buy. You can see that small Vulcan turret that I've got or converted is worth 60,000 units. Although, to be honest, schematics are probably worth more to do it. Steal some oxygen on the way through. And of course, what we will do is go and get the grain again. And we can loot the fridges as well. Not there's much in it. Player. The grain's gone off somewhere else, but that's okay. We can find it. I think we've got 2 vanities here. Got here Kua sparkling wine, and we've got an energy drink and a little bit of salt. Yeah. Did I actually? Yeah, I did pick it up. No, I didn't. Oh, I know. Cancel that. Not sure why I'm walking around with the multi-tool enabled. Come in here and just... Oh, we got some plants. And got some water. And of course, these lockers are all done. Come in here. A little bit of ice. That reminds me, we've got to find an ice asteroid. Simply because I'm starting to get a bit low on water. Because the alternative is that if we don't find an ice asteroid, I'm going to have to stop on the planet and deploy the water extractors, which I don't really want to do because it means I'm going to have to hang around on the planet for quite a long time. Must admit, there's a couple of things I've noticed missing actually. It says, do you want any missions? Okay, survey the Epsilon system. Yep. Accept Epsilon mission. Thank you, game. Updating the PDA. Right, so we've now got the Epsilon mission. Yeah, there's a couple of things that, as I say, we used to find ice asteroids in quite a lot of systems actually, but they do seem to be a lot more missing than they used to be. And the other thing that it suddenly occurred to me, I was thinking about this the other day, and when I was actually doing the kind of looting and exploring of the dead planet, and it suddenly struck me that the one thing I haven't seen much of in recently in the planets that we've been exploring is the unknown artifacts. I mean, we used to find planets with lots of them, but they seem to have all kind of disappeared. And I just wonder whether that is a constant conscious change to thing. Let's just get rid of the jetpack so we can... Oh, come on, game. I know the ship isn't level, but don't you be so pedantic about it. So if any of you actually know whether that is a conscious change to the game, the fact that unknown artifacts are a lot more rarer than they used to be. I mean, it seems a bit odd considering we're currently researching or visiting what is still technically the starter systems. Anyway, let's just get down to here. We got Epsilon 1 there, we got Epsilon 2, 3 there. Where's Epsilon 2? Is that way. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Epsilon 3. I'm pretty sure, let's see what that actually is. It's a desert planet, which means it's not going to be of any great interest. As I say, I do want to get through this survey relatively quickly, but at the same time I just don't want to go barreling through, because what I am more interested in is wreckage in space if we can get it and we can deal with the opposition. And we found a Polaris manufacturing system. What have we got in the way of asteroids? No ice. The other thing that you used to be able to do was mine ice on planets, but in the mountains, but I don't think you can do that anymore. Anyway, guys, I'm going to fly towards Epsilon 3 and see what we got. We got a moving signature 16 kilometers away. We got a neodymium asteroid. I've got loads of neodymium. Yeah, I think this might just be a kind of glancing past of this planet. Got a Xerex solar array. Oh, that could be interesting. Oh wait, we've got to recalibrate. So here we are. We're just about to break through the atmosphere. Right, we've now visited. Oops. This is a good source of kind of abandoned mine. Oops. Wait, don't waste my ammunition. We've got a lot of talon here. Anything, any good here? Cobalt, neo. We've got some small deposits. That's the abandoned mine. Got Polaris Distribution Center. There's something where you can get things from Polaris Distribution. Now, I don't think we're going to stay here, guys. I mean, it's a desert planet. I've got loads of neo, so I can't really make a case to stay. So we're just going to move on to Epsilon 4. And we'll see what we can find. Or Epsilon 1. As I say, I want to get through this mission relatively quickly. So apologies that I'm just kind of doorstepping in and then leaving again. Yeah, we got... See, this is the ship, this Kavira class cutter. What type... I really need to find out what type of firepower I need. I'm assuming that if I arm up the MX-5 with some decent weapons, we may be able to take it on. And the alternative is that we get a what we call it, a small CV to take it. I mean, I don't think the Plutus is going to be strong enough, is it? Anyway, all right, we're going to go to Epsilon 1. I don't think we can actually... Epsilon 1? Epsilon 1 moon. Okay, whoops. Just go to Epsilon 1 moon. Just get that set up very, very quickly. We've got a chance of getting something that might be a little bit more exotic on the moon. So going to scoot very quickly towards the moon. What have we got here? Iron, copper, silicon, magnesium, cobalt. The magnesium would be nice. Now that could be something that could be worth mining. Anyway, we're just going to come out here. And so we've got a destroyed depot over there 7 kilometers away. We've got another Xerex thing here. We've got a wreckage, destroyed depot wreckage there. Part of me says, like I said, I've got a bit more inclination to kind of check out the wreckage now. See whether it's going to explode on us. I definitely need braking thrusters. Wait, stop. Drop down. Whoops. I'm just going to come here. I think we'll be okay. Just to show you what I've done to the MX-5. I've taken off the lasers because we don't need those now because we got the auger. And what I've done is I've put some unguided missiles on it. It's the best I could do with regards to the actual what with available CPU, because yeah, to put medium railguns on, I need, well, I can't make them because I don't have the large upgrade kit. And the other problem is that can't put it, so it's got a core. Yeah, and also there's a CPU issue as well. I'm not seeing anything in the way of loot boxes or anything here, but this is a very superficial exploration. It's a low power generator. We could see here. I don't, as I say, I don't want to spend too long on looking around these. I think I might have got something that's not even seeing any loot boxes. Let me just go over to this wreck. We might be a bit luckier on the general wreckage. It's going to be a bit easier to search. We've got a loot box there. Makara loot box. We'll just shove everything in there for the moment. Can we? Yeah, we can just do a very quick. Yeah. We got any fuel? Always take the fuel out of principle. 1351. And the oxygen. What I did do was pick up quite a lot of oxygen on when we were. Let's take the core back again. Yeah, I think that. I mean, it was reasonably okay, I suppose. What have we got over here? Let's just take a quick. Yeah, we'll just deploy you again. This has got, seems to have oxygen. Nope. Is this the same thing? Okay, maybe maybe this is conjoined. All right, we'll just have one more quick spin by the depot. We've got to get back the MX5. I'm being a little bit kind of, yeah, I missed these communications equipment. That could be useful. A container there. Oh yeah, that was nearly a big oversight, wasn't it? Colonist mining. I've got to find out a bit more about these mining contracts. I'll certainly take that. Yep, I think we're in the mother lode now. Anything else? Right, I think we've done all of these. So I'm just going to have a quick. Oh no, found some more here. Oops. Got some science equipment. Lots and lots of very, very interesting things. I'll do this one. Nope. Got 330 motors. Wow. That's going to be useful. I think that's about it. I can't see anything else around here. And I think it is time to move on a little bit. Right, so we're just going to drop into here. Get back to the ship. So I don't want to hang around too long. Where is the capital vessel? It's just down over there. Whoops. Some stuff over here that I might have missed. What's in there? Is that? We've just got a couple of loot boxes here, which could be worth checking out. Oh, yep. Harvest controller. Ah. Okay, who's arrived? Stop it. You irritating tyke. There's a loot box. Okay, if you want to play... I've got some firepower now. Oh, there's a loot box just there. And he missed that. Okay, let's have a look here. Excellent. Right, I'm just gonna pick up some bits and pieces. A little bit more refined pentexid. A little bit of oxygen. We've got here some galactic credits. Okay. More galactic credits. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think we've got everything else now. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad a find. We're now going to get back onto the ship. Just level up and land. Yeah. Just gonna. In case I forget, we're just going to heal up. And we will be on our way to the moon. Okay. Drop down underneath the wreckage. I think we're going to have to pull away. And find some way around the wreckage. Right, we've got a Corsair 21 kilometers away as well. I think a Corsair is possibly something that we could take on. We've got a Polaris Station Theta 4 there. Is that actually a trading station? I think it is actually. And it's shielded. So, although we are very close to... I'm just going to take a quick look in here as well. I think we're on the right side of the station. So, oops. Definitely got to do something about these thrusters. Ah, no. Stop it, game. Stop it. We've got hooked on the space station. I'm just going to come there. Drop down. And we're just take a quick look at this. If I dropped slightly below that landing pad, I think whoops. Where's the landing pad? Just over there. Where there's main power there. I seriously doubt that there was a guy in here in the jetpack off so we can walk around, see what he wants to trade. Military reports. Well, not really. Here's the guys with the inferiority complex because they've got to have big guns to compensate. Do not enter, do not enter. If I enter there, you're going to shoot me. No. Okay, I'm not seeing anything there. I'm not seeing anybody. Guy here. Okay, it says accept important taxes. The system was waiting clearance from the Xerex sector. Okay, Imperial shields. You might sure do. To show them who's holding the freighters only again the cost of the credits. By bringing in a shipment under the nose of them, ramping up production, we're realizing wasting their time. You need 750 Sathium. If you can bring back in a shipment of 750 ingots. I don't think I've got 750 ingots, have I? As Sathium. Yes, I have actually. Aha. Okay, oops. Put it there. Let me just see. If I put... We can always mine some more Sathium, so... Wait. See what I can do. Oh, this is not going to be another one of these missions where everything has to be... Okay, let me just put the raw food in there. Take that off, put that in there. Put that in there. Let's just see if we can empty everything out. Okay, whoops. Harvest can take the core off. See if we can get 750 ingots into here now. Where's the Sathium ingots? What did you do with my Sathium ingots? There we got 834. Okay. Already done. Sathiums have been unloaded now. I know you could count on. You've got 56,250 credits. I suppose that's worth it. Even if I did have to kind of jiggery pokery everything. Yeah. I suppose what another thing that's just occurred to me is that you've got the load booster thingy. Where's my ship gone? Where is the Matara? Come out the wrong door. Yeah, there is the what we call it. If I just get back to the ship and I'll show it to you. Turn that off. If I go into here, that, in fact, these missions might explain why that's been added to the game actually, because if we go to the armor locker, there's this, the transport booster. If we put that on and there, and then open up this, see, we've now got the ability to carry 1200 there. And we've got thruster components. Wow. Okay. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to sort that stuff out just yet. I'm not a bit worried about the fact we're flying without a shield. Okay, we're just going to disengage, back away. Yeah. We're going to get to Epsilon 1. Right. Okay, here we are. We are just breaking through into Epsilon 1. Looks like we're already engaging in some kind of combat. Oh, looks like we got a minigun guy here, which we just shot down. We got right next to some titanium. Let me just land this here. Obviously, we got friends. Turn the thrusters off, leave the shields on. We don't want them pecking away at us. Get back to the MX5. I think, what was it? I think I got a quick glimpse that there was some magnesium on this moon. So look, we shot some stuff down. You've wasted my ammunition. Oh, there you are. Go and take you down. Let's look this guy out. Go and give him a little bit of ammunition. Oops. Right, we'll get close to the ship. A little bit of a sort out. Got thruster components. I'm not exactly sure what that actually is, so we're going to put those in main storage. What left I've got of my saphium ingots, we need to put in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Get the fuel and put that in there. We got that there, so I better kind of get everything back onto. Actually, it's going to land very quickly. It's just going to make it a little bit easier to set everything up again. Merc MX5. Don't really need that just at the moment. We do need that. We do need that. We probably don't need all those missiles just at the moment. We certainly want that. I think I need the 7.62 NATO rounds. We don't need that. We certainly need the multi-charge. That can stack there. So, oh, wow. A nice pile of cash. Anything else? I seem to be missing something. Certainly want you. Want you. The antibiotics, and I think that's all we need at the moment. Oh, I need the shotgun shells, I think, over kind of something like that. Let me just make sure I've got the shotgun shells, got assault rifle, sniper rifle, we've got the plasma shells, and then the only thing I've got missing is my what we call it. What are you? The grenade launcher. Let me just check the grenade launcher. Yeah, we're good. Actually, I'm aware that I'm running out of time here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have something to eat. Otherwise I'm going to starve. Actually, probably don't really like using those. I carry them for emergencies almost perpetually, but oops. What we're going to do is just have a quick scoot round, throw out a couple of scans, see if we can find. We've got a Xerex drone launch pad over there. Cannon drones, Prometheum. What I wouldn't mind picking up is some magnesium. We've got some pentaxid here that we've got a crashed goblin. Assuming that that's a ship. Iron deposit. We've got a small magnesium deposit down in the south. Some aluminium as well. I think we've got plenty of aluminium. Satellite wreck. Okay. I'm just going to quick whiz round and see what we can find. Yeah, I think we've got quite a lot of stuff here that can be used for just... Aha. Okay. Have you got a buddy? Yeah, it's not. I'll just pick the gunship up. And you firing over this way, won't you? We got a rocket aerodrome here. Jump out. Take that. Okay, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is get out and mine some potaxid and the magnesium deposits, because I'm a little bit low on magnesium. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.